For days before he walked out for UFC 329, Conor McGregor made a stop nobody was supposed to see. Paparazzi caught him at a pain management clinic in Los Angeles, physical therapy, medication, blocks, the kind of place that treats an injury that's already there, not one that hasn't happened yet. A couple of hours after we posted a video naming his leg as the single biggest question mark in this fight, we found out exactly how right that question was. 69 seconds. That's the entire fight. McGregor opened with a flying left roundhouse kick and landed wrong on his own right knee. He buckled immediately, kept going anyway, went down again reaching for a left cross, then ate a Holloway calf kick on the same leg and could not stand. Referee Mike Beltran stepped in at 1:09 of round 1. The exact thing our last video called the biggest unknown in the entire fight turned out to be the only thing that mattered. Here's exactly what we said: before any of this happened, nobody outside his camp knows the answer. That's not an attack on him. It's just the biggest unknown in the entire fight, and unknowns are not where you place your faith. We take no joy in that being the exact thing that ended his night. And here's where it gets complicated. Hours after the stoppage, McGregor posted this himself: "My head gasket is gone. Destroyed. I had no injury going into the fight. I was throwing kicks, planted and jumping, all throughout camp as well as backstage before the fight. This came out of nowhere. I am beyond dark here. I can only describe it as hell." That's a direct denial, in his own words, of the exact thing the hospital footage seems to raise a question about. So which is it? UFC's own broadcast replayed him staggering after a warm-up kick, and separate footage showed him losing his balance backstage, pulling his shoes off. That's real footage, not a rumor, which is why the question exists at all. Dana White backed McGregor's version: no red flags at the weigh-in, somebody would have noticed. But the doctors don't even agree with each other. Some are calling this a torn ACL, a year or more out. At least one sports medicine physician on record thinks it looks more like a meniscus tear, possibly aggravated by something older, a much shorter recovery. Nobody chanting fraud in a comment section has an MRI. Neither do we. Two stories are running right now about the same 69 seconds. One says a freak injury ended a comeback. The other says the comeback was compromised before it started. We're not picking one for you, we're telling you which parts are footage and which parts are guessing, including ours. Whatever it turns out to be, McGregor says he's coming back. He's said that before. This time the number is different: a 37 years old, a now twice rebuilt leg, and a body of work that already includes 2 belts at once and a run nobody in this sport has matched. None of that gets erased by 69 seconds. It just adds a question mark to whatever comes next. And Max Holloway didn't get the fight he came for either. He called for a trilogy on the MIC before he'd even left the cage. Realistically, that's not next, not on this recovery timeline. The sport in front of him is a lightweight title shot against Justin Gaethje, a BMF belt revenge fight against the man who beat him for it, or staying right where he is at welterweight. Holloway's story didn't end at 69 seconds. It's the one still moving. We posted the case against him a couple of hours before he lost. We still don't know exactly why his leg gave out, and neither does anyone posting like they're certain. If the real answer changes anything here, we'll say so, on camera, same as this. Subscribe, the next fight has a story too, and we'll tell it before it needs correcting.